Alright, everybody, how's it going? So, I already put a post about this, and, gotta say, some of the feedback. Wow. I made a promise to my girlfriend that I would reword it in a calmer, clearer state of mind and manner, so here it is. Believe me when I say it ain't gonna get any calmer than this, so here's what you get. Because I got a few messages from friends and relatives along the lines of, tell me it isn't true, I heard you lost your job and hit your girlfriend, and then because you were taken down and arrested for domestic assault, that you were butthurt about that and posted a bunch of things because you can't take responsibility for your actions. I hear that a lot. Seems like an easy cop-out. Just being honest. It's not too hard when you don't want to take the time to understand why somebody did something, and because they gave you a reason why they did it, say that that's an excuse and say they just need to take responsibility for their actions. Well, you want me to write a book and say everything wrong that I've ever done, and just that's it? Nothing in my defense, because I'm the worst person that ever lived. Honestly. I give reasons. Not even all the time, but in certain circumstances where they're needed, yeah. There's reasons for the things I do. And I'm not going to just damn myself by telling people the things I've done without the reasons for them. It's ludicrous. It's insanity. It's just plain stupid. And why the people who should have my back, and I do believe, honestly, intend good things for me, I would question them to look at that. I mean, how often do you do that? Just say, this is what I did. I'm so horrible. Yep, it's true. Hate me. There was no reason for it at all. Yeah, sometimes. I've done that. Lying out your ass if you ever said I never have. Well, you just didn't know me that well. You haven't known me long enough to know any of the times I have. It's probably the case. A lot of you don't know me that well. Only know me a short chapter of my life. And a lot of you, those short chapters happen to be in the last decade, which, after my father's death, is not a good time to first know me. I mean, yeah, there's, I'm a different person. I mean, I'm not, I'm still me, but I'm more callous to things. For one thing, I'm not sugarcoating anything. That's how I've always been. As a kid, people would tell me, hey, you can't say that. You gotta be politically correct. Why? That's what it is. I'm calling it like it is. I gotta say it's something else. I gotta say it in some cute little way. That people are so scared of offending other people now that they can't say the truth. They can't say what's really going on. But then, I don't know, is it because you're stifled so much that when I come along, you let it all out on me? You're not doing me any good by telling me these things. I do appreciate that you think you are, but you honestly don't know what happened that night. You honestly, a lot of people don't know a lot of things that are said about me, things that I've done, which, verbatim as they are told, not the case. I weren't exactly saying a Clydesdale, but here's the horse's mouth. You want to know the truth about something, you go to the source. And as far as my actions, which apparently are in question here, that will be me. Anyways. news. So, November 26th. Just a few weeks after my birthday. Just a couple days ago. About 11 o'clock, getting to 11:30 at night. And for a while, I've been having an argument with my girlfriend. Because yes, I did lose my job. It was only a small part of it, but yes, I did lose my job. Thank you so much, by the way, for also throwing that into the mix, because who doesn't love to talk about that also? I lost my job, by the way. Apparently, it's something that I did. No, my job was taken from me, if anything. That's I digress. Argument ensues, escalates, to the point where I shouldn't even have to be saying any of this because this is our business and nobody else's, but because it applies to everything else in point. Yeah, that was too hard. That is what I did. I have my reasons for it. Do I even think they're right now? No. But at the time, in the heat of the moment, I felt it was necessary to stop what was currently happening. It was not a slap, even. Definitely not a hit. Definitely not assault. My girlfriend is fine, by the way. Ask her yourself. If there had been a fly, a baby fruit fly on her cheek when that happened, it would still be alive today, flying around. Well, maybe now they don't live very long, but I mean, it had been okay. Didn't hurt her. Pissed her off, didn't hurt her. But pissed her off enough, telling me to get out. Again, not proud of that, not proud of what came next. Went to the kitchen, got a kitchen knife. Didn't want to Leis all over my arm. Yeah, not my proudest moment. But since all this has to come out, there you go. Airing some more dirty laundry out, because I never take responsibility for my actions without giving a reason for them. Oh, but that's an excuse, right? It's not when you do it, though, right? Anyways, I'm not taking that out, but I do apologize, because I realize I'm speaking to people who should be on my friends list, people that know me, that I should be able to call, loved ones, friends, family, etc. And to most of you, I am not aiming this unpleasantness, this rather heated feeling I have in this whole mess. Some of you have been really supportive, and I appreciate that. Because what was done next, what was done to me, what I originally was posting about, what really, at that point of that happening, became the event in question that night. Because believe me, when what happened next came about, myself and my girlfriend Sommer, what were we fighting about? Who the fuck cares? Is that honestly, only I didn't have the opportunity to say that, because as you'll see, I didn't get to talk to her for quite a while. Just being incarcerated and traipsed around from jail to, oh, nope, can't bring him in here, you gotta bring him to the hospital first, okay, out of the jail, see the judge, okay, now back to the hospital, make him wait a few more hours. I spent a whole day in this whole mess. It was extremely aggravating and frustrating and time consuming, and believe me when I say it, being wroth with anger, something akin to the wrath of God in biblical times, and you honestly have no idea how not exaggerating that is. Not an exaggeration. I was actually quite surprised that through as much rage as was coursing through my entire being, I was not able to somehow summon the ability to shoot hot bolts of pure energy through my eyes and through the officer's skulls in question, like Superman. I mean, I can't believe I didn't just burst into flames. So, and hopefully, if you are a dear friend and willing to see things from my point of view and know that I'm not the kind of person who deserves shit like this to happen to me, you feel the same way. Because after that happening, obviously, my girlfriend, bless her heart, extremely shaken and scared for my safety and my well-being, and knowing nothing better to do, called 911. For that, for me cutting myself. Not for the tap. The tap, not domestic assault. Shouldn't have happened? No. I did it. I was wrong. But the crime was not a crime and certainly did not warrant what came next. For I left. Did not want to have to deal with being arrested again. I've been arrested, by the way, and incarcerated. One time was incarcerated for 10 days, needlessly. And you can ask the judge, the lawyers, everyone present there that day, because they realized too that I actually shouldn't have been there and that it was a mistake that I was arrested. But did I get those 10 days of my life back? No. Did I get my birthday back, which I sat 23 hours of in isolation because my mom worked at the jail there how many years ago, tried suing the county for the inmate abuse that she saw. And, you know, they don't kind of like that kind of stuff, so when you're in their jail as that person's son, you don't got to do shit to get written up for things and put in isolation, which I didn't. A lot of things happened to me that year based on me not deserving any of it. And I would love for anybody to come and challenge me and say otherwise. 2016, yeah, the year I really wish I could strike off the face of the earth forever, and it never happened. That would be flipping great. Was that 20? Yeah. It's got me all messed up. So, here's the thing. Oh, I need tattoos, by the way. I like that. So, where was I? Oh, yeah. Need to cool off. Knowing they're looking for me. Whatever. I don't give a fuck. I know I didn't do anything wrong. In the back of my head, I know. You know. I know how the pigs are. Oh, yeah. The pigs. I don't care what you say. Not all of them. Not as a blanket term. A lot of them are. And I have the right to feel however I want about whatever I want. As far as police departments all around the world really go. But especially in America, I feel generally the same way. Those 5 officers in question, definitely fucking pigs. Don't like it? No guy will listen to me anymore. I really don't care, but if they came to your place like they did to me when I came back, reconciled with my girl, laid in my bed with her, cuddling with me, and these 2 amazing, beautiful, lovely babies of mine. This is my princess, little Harper. This is my man Liam here. Yeah. My prince and princess. Cuddling quite comfortably between me and my girl. All is well. No need for any kind of intervention of any sorts, especially by a third party as corrupt, cowardly, and just wrong as the presidents that showed themselves while I'm trying to watch Venom on my phone. There's a wall on this side, the whole wall, that whole side of this apartment. Thought it was gonna cave in. They're pounding on the goddamn door so hard. I don't know if they had a jackhammer out there, what the hell they were doing, but they were trying to take the wall down. Talking about kicking the door down. I don't know if you ever been in a situation like that, but when the cops kick your door down, they don't pay for it. You do. Even in situations like this. So yeah, that ain't happening. I come to the door. Quite confident. I didn't do nothing wrong. We can talk about this, right? I'm an adult. The adults, obviously, I'm complying at this point. I open the door. Immediately. Show us your hands. Show us your hands. Again, complying. Here you go. My hands. Now what do you want to talk about? We need you to come out in the hallway. Come out in the hallway now. There, I'm trying for the sake of my girl, and out of respect for her and my sisters, I am being as calm as possible. They, however, were being quite over the top, and very aggressively tried grabbing me and pulling me into the hallway. I just turned 29 years old. You try grabbing me and pulling me somewhere I don't want to be, I don't need to be, when I have done nothing wrong, you better hope you're kidding around. I don't care if you got a badge, a gun, what the hell you got. Put my foot on the door to hold it open, grabbed it, and not pull me out in that hallway. We can talk about this right here. I know how you guys are. This is my home. I'm standing here. I'm defending myself. I'm standing up for myself. I didn't do anything wrong. Clearly, everything is fine here. You are not needed. Out comes what I call a pussy gun, a little taser. That I'm not editing out, and I'm sorry, but that's how cowardly it is. It's not my fault that I'm a lot stronger than I look, and that 5 grown cops can't pull me off a door. But just because of that does not give you the right to tase me, especially when you shouldn't have been there in the first place. You ever been tased? Who's been tased out there? No? Let me tell you what it feels like. You know what a Clydesdale horse is? They're pretty big. Imagine one has been let loose inside your damn body, running around, trampling on you from the inside out. Sound like a fun Friday night? No. You'll be lucky if you don't shit yourself. Again, I apologize for the expletives, but I'm not taking them out. I'm a grown-ass man. More to the point of all this, I have the right to live my life how I want. I know I'm a good person who isn't going to beat his girlfriend, who isn't going to do anything worthy, deserving of being incarcerated, put in a cage. So I will not, ever again. I know that. I don't need to be sitting in one of those cages either until the judge sees me to determine whether or not. I know that. And each of us has the right to know that. I have been arrested before. Shoplifting, that's another story. I'm sure a lot of you might disagree with the righteousness of shoplifting. And I'm not going to try to defend those times either. I'm just saying, I've been arrested before, and knowing that, hey, you got me, I'll deal with this. I did it. I'm not giving any excuses. I will go with you. I have complied before. You ever seen my mugshots? I am not happy about it. The whole time I'm sitting in there, I'm thinking about what I could do when I get up that would actually give you a reason to lock me up. I don't just go out and immediately, literally steal candy from a baby in front of a priest. I don't know, but I mean, jail doesn't work for me. It's not a time to sit in my room and think about what I did. I'm not 4 anymore. It didn't really work that well when I was 4 anyways. Because you know what, when it comes down to it, I ain't really hurt nobody. Unless it's to defend myself. And that's just the bottom line. And I'm sticking up for myself from here on out to the nth degree, whatever that means. Because that injustice was the last straw. The last straw, you hear me? You're with me or you're without me. If you're without me, I shouldn't be hearing from you anymore. And that's how real it is. What happened to me, pardon my Irish, I was fucked up. So, yeah, I'm posting this to Facebook and YouTube. This is my post. This is what happened. This is my allegation to the events that night. Not only that, this is what happened. An injustice, a crime by those who were swore to serve and protect the people, upon myself, a member of the people. And I assure you, something like that ain't gonna happen again. It's gonna take a hell of a lot more than a taser next time. But there shouldn't be a next time, right? Because I'm not gonna do anything that damn wrong. So unless they want to, again, illegally take action against me out of some vendetta, which it seems to be, they had quite a personal vendetta against me in the first place. I don't even know who the fuck they are, but, I mean, it was, no. I really would rather be able to say these things as would a world-renowned pastor of 30 years who would never so much as say a colorful adjective beyond crap. But I'm sorry. If you don't know me, now you do. This is me, this is who I am. And like I've been my whole life, I'm being straightforward. This is how pissed I am about this. This is how wrong it was. You notice there's no hat on my head? You really don't know me if you don't think there's something wrong with that. You know I'm here for business. I ain't wearing a hat. Hats off time? We're here talking. This is a serious conversation we're having. But not the kind where I'm going to get any of that flack back on this. There's a lot of people in this world, and I don't need to be around or know any of them if they ain't going to be for me, as I am for them. I support my fellow man. And in my time of need, that's all I ask. So there you have it. That's what happened that night. That's why I'm so pissed. And yes, I did things that night that I am not proud of, that were wrong. That had reasons but no excuses. And that I apologize for and that I more than paid for. And really, that's none of your damn business or anybody else's. That's between me and God. Let Him judge me. But what happened to me? No. I didn't deserve any of that. That was a flagrant misuse of power. I tell you, when I was sitting out there in the cop car after they put me in, after all that, all 5 of them and a few others that showed up, all standing out there laughing, all so jolly, and then smiling at each other and talking, oh, they were so proud of themselves, they tased somebody, oh man, it's like the first day of middle school or something. What the hell, last day I guess. I got a lot more to to say. Stay tuned, but I just had to get this out there. But I always promised my girl I needed to start calming down now. Focus on the future. Positive vibes. And really, it doesn't matter what anybody thinks. I'd hope you'd be in support of me. If not, you got a problem with me? You got a problem with me. That's yours. Ain't gotta do shit to me unless I let it. And I ain't gonna. Got a problem with me? I didn't do anything wrong. I'm fighting the good fight. I love love. And all things just and right in this world. Those are the things I stand for. Anything outside that, better stay out of my way. Hope you guys have a great holiday.